Alright, cease your rioting, guys. We are gonna be back in the game. Welcome to Starladder Season X1, also known as Season 11. Let me drop the chat box so that it doesn't look weird. On the right side, I'm Lysander. I am back, gonna be casting this game for you guys. Of course, I'll have to wait for the 2-minute delay before you guys cease the rioting, but game's gonna begin now. There was a little bit of delay because Miracle needed to use the bathroom. So he's finally back. We sorted out all the problems and yeah, we're good to go. I think it's a best of one. It's the group stages. Everyone vying for that land final position. The hard work starts now. You gotta get it. And can't say whips. It's gonna be an important game for both teams. Both teams arguably one of the top in the region right now. Can't say whips 2D as well as Chains team. I'm not sure how they arrange it, but they swap in and out. And we have a couple of guys from Australia as well. Godot, Risk, Musica. K-Phony, I'm not so sure, but I know the names Godot, Risk, and Musica, especially from the early days of Dota 2. And of course, first departure, our Singaporean favorites, Miracle, along with his friends Hannah, Coloson, Aluka, and Lubby. And Miracle going to be doing the whole world a favor, banning the Naga Siren as well as the Panda. And can't say Wisp, they decided to go with the DP ban as well as the Tide Hunter. Bat Rider is going to be the first pickup here for can't say Wisp, a strong pickup, something that kind of reminds us of the Dota 2 of old, you know, where Bat Rider was the first pick in every single game because it's just so strong. And even now, with the multitude of nerfs, he's still a very, very potent hero. Scarif Mage is going to be the pickup instead. I like Scarif Mage actually against Bat Rider because when he pulls you guy, you can drop the concussive shot right away, slow him down, and actually prevent him from dragging your CC mate too far away. But it's we'll see what he decides to combo it with. Will Miracle go for his Faceless Void? It's still open. Picking the Faceless Void here does really show exactly what you're doing, but no, it's gonna be Razor first. So we're gonna have Razor. Something else that can really impede the Bat Rider's pulling. If he blinks in and pulls, he gets purged and he'll be really slow on the move out. So it does give his team more time to react. On the other hand, Razor's really beefy as well, so really good team synergy, and of course it's building up towards the Void, which I will expect to see banned by CSW in the next ban phase. But for now, we're gonna have something else to combo with the Bat Rider. We'll see what it is. Ancient Apparition comes to mind. I'm not sure why, but it always seems to just be the choice hero, Bat Rider, Ancient Apparition. You could have other things like Scarif as well, but Scarif isn't on their side. Something that can really benefit from this pulling. Some cases you run Bounty Hunter. It might be a Australian type of hero, you know. I do see the guy. I'm not sure what the guys are playing because can't say if they really swap out their players here and there. So there could be some adjustments to their roster. But we'll have to see when we hop into the game. We're gonna have an Earthshaker first, so a lot of reach now from CSW. Gonna be able to disable guys from afar. And yeah, all just really hints to catching, and there's your Vengeful Spirit. Just a really strong hero in general, especially if you know how to use the swap to break the lasso. So if you're in position, you can really save key targets as well. Swap out the Bat Rider, break that lasso, and really effectively render your lasso useless. But still, the Void has not been banned, so I expect CSW to look towards that in the fourth one. But now, down to Miracle. What will he be? What will he be doing? We'll see. Miracle could be running his patented Wind Ranger, but it can also be something else. But Miracle banning his Naga, a very interesting choice. Scarif first does really shout out aggression right off the bat, because Scarif, if he's not killing people, he's getting killed. That's pretty much it. If you look at those wings, very flimsy and very easily brought down. I mean, Earthshaker smashing him right in the face could really just take him out. And there we go, Faceless Void ban. So I'm pretty sure Miracle Sword is coming. He was just going for it. But what other things could actually substitute as the same? I'm not so sure. We'll have to see. Razor, Skyroth Mage. It's lacking that oomph now. The Faceless Void. I would have picked Void over Razor first, or even Void over Skyroth, because there are a lot more things you can throw into the Chronosphere. that you don't need to. There are a lot more things you can throw into the chronosphere that does not need to be Skyroth. Does that make sense in English? Yeah, it does. Alright. Well, there's always a opportunity to go for Legion Commander. The dual Mystic Flare combo, really potent. Legion Commander is a strong hero in general. Pretty broken in my opinion, and it's gonna be good at dispelling Lasso as well. So Legion Commander I think would be a solid choice. Queen of Pain gonna be banned out. I believe Kansai Wisp do run that hero occasionally. So not wanting to run with, not wanting to deal with mass amount of bursts, very understandable. Queen of Pain, of course, one of the heroes to actually do pretty well against Razor because of her ability to dish out damage without having to actually turn around. One of the other reasons why she's actually good against Bat Rider in lane as well. Before he was nerfed out of mid lane. Razor chases you down, it forces you to run, but Queen of Pain can just dish out damage while on the run. So it's kind of that kind of style, and the amount of harassment that she can lay down, it sometimes exceeds the amount that Razor can deal with. And of course, Blink makes it very difficult for Razor to get a perfect latch on. Tough lane for Razor. I'm not exactly sure why, but pros have deemed it so, and that's the reason why we see it banned now. Of course, Ember's Brit, another problematic hero for the Razor to deal with, it will be banned out. And Clockwork. Alright. I believe Clockwork is Hannah's hero, if I'm not wrong, and he does play a mean Clockwork, apart from Nature's Prophet as well. He does play a very nice Clockwork, so I'm looking forward to it.
Reserve time.
Alright, we'll see. Miracle, does he go for his, you know, famous rat style split pushing? Or will he go for something more interesting this time around? We have a Razor mid, we have a Skyroth. Skyroth Clockwork, good combo. Just hook on in and then you just drop the doo-doo-doo on top of our heads. Easily wipe them out, can't say whips. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on in their minds right now, but they're not really coming to a decision. They just know what they don't want to face. They've taken it out. Faceless Void knocked out. Tide knocked out. Venge. Death Prophet. All strong heroes. And well, we're just sitting there. What do we do against the Razor? Do we pick up a Viper to fight him in the middle lane, where they match off rather easily? And well, we'll see. Lich, alright, so it's gonna be Lich and Earthshaker for the choices here. So Lich does open up more avenues. You could go dual mid because of your Lich. You could go for dual bottom as well, dual off lane. And we'll have to see. I mean, it's a pick you don't see too often. It's more of a defensive support. It does hint towards you picking something else, but it also sets up a very nice Viper pick because there we go, Legion Commander. Sometimes I think Miracle just listens in on the cast to get extra info, but Lich as well as Viper are going to be the pickups here. I think Viper is going to be the next pickup. Viper and Lich makes a stupidly tanky hero, but we'll see. Viper and Lich, very annoying. Good against Legion, good against Razor as well. Not so hot against Skyroth, I would say, but you know, a good Legion Commander will still tear him apart. So we'll see what the Viper decides to do. Viper is good against Legion too, so I would say a Viper would be a good choice here. It does limit their amount of team fight, but we already have a Shaker and Lich for that one. So I think Viper is a solid pickup here. Legion Commander, really good stuff. Love watching Legion Commander. Honestly think she's one of the best heroes in the game.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, Morphling. That's I wish I knew the difference between Musica, Risk, and Godot, but I know one of them plays Morphling a lot, and the other guy plays likes his Queen of Pain. So I can't really remember who plays what, but Morphling is definitely one of those heroes. I remember the old Absolute Legends team loved to use Morphling. And now Wind Ranger banned. Alright, Miracle just banning his own stuff. He's banning all his favorite heroes. Bans out the Wind Ranger, bans out his own Naga. It's like cutting himself. I don't know why. It's like when Burning bans out Anti-Mage. And, well, we'll see what happens. 5 seconds left on CSW. They have about approximately 10 seconds left to make a decision on that ban. Otherwise they are forced to leave it empty. 2 seconds, 1 second, 5, and we ban out Elder Titan. Oh right, yeah, Elder Titan has some good synergy with Legion as well. And we did see a really good showcase of Elder Titan earlier today. So what will First Departure wrap up the fight with? I think some defensive heroes would be good now. Or yeah, we already have Plasma Field and overwhelming odds to stop pushes. Not like pushes are gonna come anyway, but Legion Commander, good stuff. We'll see what actually gets powered up on top of that. Ooh, yeah, right. Black holes. What better to use an Enigma for than a hero that attracts a lot of attention? Legion Commander jumps in, duels, everyone converges, you drop the black hole, hunky dory, we have a team wipe. So I like Enigma here. It does seem a little bit greedy, but can't say whiffs. They have a Lich, so they're not going to be pushing towers as hard as you would imagine. And besides, we have Legion and Razor going to be holding the creep wave at bay. I think it's really good. So we'll see. Legion Commander as Venomancer. Alright, so Venomancer is gonna be the wrap up here. Who is mid then? Alright. So let me guess. It's offlane bat, dual lane mid, Waffling Lich, Earthshaker, Veno in the lane. They might farm the Veno here. It could be. They could be doing something like that. Or they run Venomancer mid, but I think Waffling Lich to shut down the Legion would be a clever choice here because Miracle himself is playing the Legion. And well, here we go. Peloson. Oh wait, no. Peloson is playing Razor, so he's the mid player, right? Yeah, he's the mid player. Miracle will be playing the carry role on the Legion. Legion does fend for herself, fend very well on her own. With Scarf Mage helping her out, that's an extra bonus. So Enigma will probably take to the jungle as usual. Clockwork will go off lane. So it's a 4-hero lane kind of situation. All right, we're gonna hop into the actual game. Let's not mess up overlays here. Jump right in, and yep, I am fine in the lobby as well. So Miracle is gonna go evil here. We're gonna drop the stats, and alright, on the side of the Radiant we have First Departure, the Singaporean team, Aluka on the Scarf Mage, Miracle playing Legion Commander looking absolutely hellish, Peloson on his Razor. We have Enigma played by Lubby, and last but not least Hannah taking position up top as the Clockwork. On the side of the Dire we have CSW, a mix of Southeast Asian as well as Australian players, Tutti. Friend of Ice Ice Size, that's how I know him best. We're going to playing the Bat Rider, oh, Musica on the Venomancer. We have Risk on Lich, Godot on the Earthshaker, K-Phony on the Morphling. And did I have everyone? Yes, that's everyone, so we're going to have a disconnect from the game. So we're going to introduce couriers as well. Pudgy Lumpkins is going to be the Dire Courier of choice. And we have Redpoor, the mythical courier owned by, alright, what a name. It's going to be representing the Radiant. Look at this guy. Adorable. Adorable. Not so for you, bro. You need to lose some weight. You might want to get that checked too. I forgot. Alright, so who are your rares on? I'm not sure. Let me go check Dota 2 Lounge. I can't believe I didn't check that one earlier. Dota 2 Lounge. Alright. Let's see how many people are gonna lose rares tonight. 62% on First Departure. You guys apparently do not know who CSW are. They are a solid team and they can't say whisk. Alright, they tricked me. They made me do that. And besides, who's excited for Oracle? I sure am, and it's gonna happen when I'm sleeping tonight. Or maybe not, because I'm gonna be casting the EU games later. We're gonna see Artstyle's new team as well as a little bit of Jackie Mao as well. Musica with the early boots could land a fatal gale here on that Razor, but I don't expect Razor to die, especially when he's got his own pair of shoes. Makes him more resilient to slowing types of poison. Alright. We're gonna drop in Observer Wards here, so Undying Hands, Dead Watch. Gonna mark the locations. Morphling already starting with the 0-minute Tiro Blades. Gonna be having a good day. Alright, more Observer Wards being plopped down here. I'm not sure if these are spotted out. Skyruff doesn't have sentries, so we're not gonna be able to see any of these. Yep, Legion Commander going mid where she belongs. And it's gonna be Peloson taking the side lane. So Miracle not gonna give up the mid chance. Fails the RTZ block, but that's okay. Yeah, we're gonna have his bottle very, very quick. So it's gonna be able to spam it out, and it is gonna be a dual lane. And guess what? Dual lane normally would work, but it's not gonna work against Legion Commander Mabe. Because of this, it's gonna hurt your Lich a heck load. Yep, one set of tangos. Lich is not gonna enjoy this. Legion Commander can just farm from afar, and with this bottle rush that Miracle has gone for, they really can't hope to lock him down. Yeah, they will eat his XP up, but then again, your Lich is sapping the experience from your Morphling as well, and it's not gonna be fun for the duo there. They could kill Miracle. It's not gonna be the easiest lane, but it's still not gonna be as bad. And Lich, if he's not careful, he could really get blown up. And this is really dangerous. This could be first blood right here. Oh no. He has to be very careful. Risk. Oh, that's a huge risk you're taking, friend. I'm a comedian. Alright. Hannah on the top lane. The Clockwork is going to 1-0. Musica picking up first point Poison Sting. Already going to be corroding away that Clockwork Metal. And dropping again that overwhelming odds. Now going to be chasing Lich. No, I'm going to miss that right click there. Got to be a little bit careful. And now skilling to press the attack. Going to be able to dispel that Frost Nova Cold. He ever does need to do so. Scarif Mage, first point Arcane Bolt is going to be spamming away at 2T, but he has got a few. He's foraged a little bit. He has managed to drop a little bit of what do you call them? Tangos. Been munching on them non-stop. And the bottle for Miracle is finally going to be walking home. Yeah, he's left one bottle it. So who says bottle crowing is dead? Because it clearly is not in Miracle's book. He's going to hit level 3 now, and the overwhelming odds blast is going to be a lot more powerful. Alright, on the top lane we have Hannah still fending for himself. It's only 2-0 on his last hits. The Venomancer is sitting at 7-4, so topping the charts now. Miracle is sitting at 6. Another one sapped away from him, but still he gets the XP for those. So Lich a little bit sloppy on that one. Chop. And down goes the creep. And even getting a deny as well. Then immediately dispelling the slow. Oh, has to be very careful here. Gets slowed down. Oh, the fissure. This could be a kill. It will be a kill. Bottle up. There we go. Kill by Risk. Good rotation there by the Shaker. Picks off the Legion Commander mid, and Miracle going to be the first guy to fall in this game. Hannah now 1-on-1 with the Venomancer. Musica does have boots, whereas the Clockwork does not. So going to be more kiting. 2D actually kills off the Skyriff Mage. Oh, that's bad. That is not how you want to play this game. 0-2 now going the way of the Australian Southeast Asian mix. Miracle not having a good start in this lane, getting overly nuked. And was really close to getting out of there, but not gonna be able to run. And now should just drop a nuke. It's got full mana, so actually missing on that nuke target there. And they're thinking about waving in, but not gonna do it for now. Bottle in coming out, saving the heal for that rotation. Bat Rider gonna be going for that gank if he does want to. They ping him out, they see him. And Miracle is gonna have to play careful for now. Scarif Mage has decided that Bat Rider is a little bit too fancy for him. And having lost that first fight with him, is now going to join Musica on the top lane. No, he will not. Bat Rider is going to try and steal more from the Enigma by actually sapping up the neutral creeps. We'll see if the Enigma can actually take the last hit here. We'll see. It's roasted. It's going to be close. Oh, 2T. Too far away. Too bad. You can only watch and steal the XP. Still pretty good.
Dyer's top tower is under
Still
attack.
pretty good. Now Risk completely out of regeneration. Whereas the bottle on Kfoni is still around, so Miracle not going for 1 point a moment of courage. Normally in a 1-on-1 matchup you would decide to go for that, but in this case it might be a little bit too dangerous, and we have a smoke gang possibility. Nope, not gonna be a smoke gang, just gonna be farming here. Luca gonna be guarding this bounty rune here, and the illusion rune on the bottom lane spotted out by the Bat Rider. So we're gonna have that over to the Lich, who actually picks up the bottle for the Morphling. So that's why the Lich is a nice hero, because it's defensive. It allows you to be flexible if you're laning. You can dual lane a lot of things that can't be dual lane. And more nuking coming up from Miracle, getting some last hits in. And he's about to hit level 5, so increasing more on that nuke damage. Lich and his illusions going for a little walk as they search for the Enigma, who is now evidently missing from his own jungle due to the mass warding going on here by the Dire. And Eidolon's timeout, so no feeding happening here. Musica, he does have the courier. Oh, the courier for the Clockwork actually going to be buying here. Oh, Musica in a lot of trouble. Here comes the Clockwork Goblin coming in. There's the Gale, traps him in, and that's a dead snake. Poison Snake is eliminated. Hannah not going to go down to this one. Good gank here. Like I said, the Skyruff and Clockwork having natural synergy with one another. We're going to be able to secure that kill. Miracle has to be very careful here. Yeah, he's going to heal himself up. There's the Frost Blast. That's a dead Legion. Oh, maybe not. Yes, he will be dead. Yep. very, very dead. And that is why you actually get a point in Moment of Courage, because it allows you to, well, I guess it's debatable. But it really does help you in the one-on-one conditions. It really helps with the harassment as well. As you pull creeps, you kind of feel like X. It's kind of like X in the first place, where X just consistently right-clicks the enemy hero as to draw creep aggro and just get those procs of Moment of Courage. It does do a lot, and it does heal you for a bit. But still, the last hits and denies, we'll have to see. Favors the Razor, so Pelozon has been having relatively free farm. Up top has got his threads. We'll see if he goes for Mechanism. The mana cost increase does hurt heroes like him from getting that. So, first departure, we'll have to play careful here. Miracle is still playing very dangerous on the enemy side of the map. He's going to have his duel come up very, very shortly. And we'll see. Miracle. Level 6, we'll see if he can actually get anything out of that. Skyrush still level 3, saving a skill point there. Yep, gets a concussive shot, yeah, just to slow him down. The sentry ward going to be plopped down, and the ward is going to be dewarded by the dire side creeps. Legion Commander picks up a bounty rune, that's going to help out with the early game losses. So just gonna chill a little bit there. Miracle not really needing the extra XP. Now already having his duel, so we're gonna have some cool effects coming very soon. Don't really want to miss the first duel of the game, but Miracle once again taking more damage. We'll have to play it safe, as he has died twice now in this lane. And Aluka still successfully stealing XP from the neutrals here. Musica has gone for threads, has a ring of regen. We'll wonder if he's good. It's a mechanism? Maybe. Miracle once again forced to heal with the constant Lich Frost Blast harassment. Very, very annoying. But K-Phony with the Ring of Aquila does have 18 bonus damage now. So has to be a little bit more careful when fighting up against the Morphling here. He does need a gank rotation, I think. Rotation is what he needs, and he will be able to secure an easy kill on the Lich, who is now level 6. Oh boy. This is bad. He's dead. He didn't use his bounty rune. I wonder why. I guess the longer you let it wait, the more gold it gives you, technically. Still don't really see the point, but plus 15 goes out. Back the Bat Rider, who now has Tranquil Boots. So actually all the heroes on the dire side having a great time. Risk is already level 6. The Lich really doing a good job here. The Observer Watch gets dewarded, so CSW really having a good time in this game. It's still 0 on the gold graph though, and the Dire only has a 500 EXP advantage, but still it feels like a lot. K-Phony, they're gonna slow him down. The Morphling gonna be a little bit of trouble, but they're just gonna chase him away. And Miracle will get himself a rune. He's now 0-3. This is not the kind of start you want for your Legion Commander. Oh, Hannah getting real low here. He's gonna try and run away. He's gonna bottle out. Nah, not gonna run away. He does kill off the Bat Rider. Yeah, he does kill off the Bat Rider, I think. But oh well, Razor killed off Bat Rider, and Razor died. So okay, Bat Rider kills Razor, and Razor kills the Bat Rider. So I guess it was a tower kill. Was there any fire here? No? Maybe it was up top. Didn't really check. But yeah, Musica now having a Ring of Aquila as well. So they have 2 on their team. Tranquil Boots on the Lich, so gonna help with his regen. Aluka gonna steal some XP while he can and get whatever last hits he can forage here from this lane. Miracle in the middle lane, building towards threats. K-Phony, 1,200 gold on him. Hannah with the hook shot might be looking for a kill here. Lubby does have Black Hole as well. They could overcommit and just secure that 1 kill with the duel. I would imagine it would be worth it, but we'll have to see if it's gonna be the case here. TPN coming in, Lysander. We'll see this Bat Rider whopping in, but no Blink Dagger as of yet. 1,000 gold on him. Legion picks up threads. Gonna be lacking in terms of damage though. That's the downside of picking up threads for your Legion. Does make you a little bit tankier, allows you to thread switch, especially with the heal, the intel thread switch. Yeah, it's fancy, it's nice, but Phase Boots really allows for more solo kill potential. But then again, the way he's been dying, threats doesn't seem to be that bad an option. Venomancer. Still not sure what this Ring of Regen is for. It's very likely a mechanism, but you know, still very hard to think about it. Risk now rotating the bottom lane, thinking that I think Morphling has got it fine. Morphling actually going for Midas, I think. He was saving up gold, and then he was wondering if he should go for an E-Blade first, and realized that it's probably a bad idea, given that there's a Skyruff on the map. So let's see. Miracle now going to be pushing in with the, oh wow, They're going to be slowing him. They're going to be pushing away the Morphling. Yeah, they're actually doing some damage, and they're going to be going for this tower push now. Plasma Field blows up the wave. 5 seconds left on that, so it's going to be round 2. And K-Phony will have to play a little bit careful here, but there's a huge rotation coming in. There's Shaker as well. There's your Plasma Field. They're going to be sapping away Morphling's damage. They're going to be pulling away Fissure. Good Fissure as well. Chain Frost comes on in. There's a good heal, but it does bounce into the entire team. They're Chain Frosting their entire self. And Hannah actually catches the Morphling there. Miracle still looking for a duel. Will he go for a duel? No, he will not. He's going to actually feed here. So Miracle, 4th death of the game, gets roasted. Very patient not to use the duel there. Otherwise, we have given away 10 free damage. Plasma Field, once again, tapping Godot at the side there. Pelosa are going to TP out. And they do get a tier 1, but they lose 3. They pick off the Morphling. Not the best. And this is why I was saying all the people betting on first departure really do not understand how good CSW actually are and how formidable a foe they actually turn out to be. The ward's now going to be pressuring his tower. They're poking and chipping away. And it's probably going to go down now. Pelosa gets a nice whip on it, so it denies the Dire some extra goals. So the score is 3 and 9. 11 minutes in, we have XP favoring the Dire, and the goal graph is still somehow balanced. There's your Blink Dagger on the bet. And Hannah picking up a casual bracer just to bulk up a little bit. Black Hole still not spent. The mechanism is completed on Enigma. So Miracle still has to work towards his Blink Dagger. Really needs that ASAP. Hasn't gotten any dual damage at this point. You should at least have a 10 or at least a 20. I think that's a good benchmark to have, but hasn't been lucky. Has been getting a rather rough start with it. Farming some ancients. Luca does get himself a black dragon, so gonna be able to afford some wards there. Has gone for an upgraded magic wand, seeing that there's a multitude of spammables on the enemy side, so extra stick charges going to be very helpful. Miracle dropping a bit low. Now we're going to find a haste rune for himself. And 2D already got his Blink Dagger 12 minutes in on that off-flame Batrider. Not the fastest, but not the slowest either. And it's a pretty legit amount. And now Observer Ward's going to be scouting out any possible rotations coming in on the Lich. So Lich going to have a very safe lane, but not so safe as it turns out, as Hannah as well as the Clockwork. Coming in for a gank. Oh, good. That's a good hook though. And they're gonna go for silence as well. And they will trap up the Morphling. They nuke in here. Miracle steals the last hit. Then much needed kill. Now drops to gets up to 1300. So about 700 away from his Blink Dagger. And once he gets the Blink Dagger, it's gonna be a very easy picking with the Scarif ultimate as well as the Plasma Field. Very important that he gets that Blink Dagger without dying. So as you can see, he's playing safe, going to the jungle. He does sacrifice this by not applying pressure, but Godot, he scores Arcane Boots now, so this Earthshaker has had a great start. And we'll have to watch out for that Blink Dagger lasso from that Batrider as well. Risk, now going for an Urn, so it's going to be the medic of the team. Yuzika, not really sure what he has bought so far. Has bought 4 staff. So alright, so mobility, not going to work against duel though. So you will not be able to force stuff out of duel, but it will allow you to force stuff out of Mystic Flare. Oh, Racer destroys the Earthshaker 101. Miracle gets a duel kill. There we go, winner! And I missed the first duel to fight. Oh boy. So Earthshaker tried to get out of there alive, but his goose got cooked. And in the end, Miracle gets himself 10 bonus damage, whereas the Dire start pressing towards the bottom lane. The Blink Dagger is, looking for an opening. Lobby does have Black Hole. Still want to see that Black Hole come their way. K-Phony will get his rune forfeit. Or did it? Yeah, he will get his rune forfeit by the Eidolon, so being a little bit annoying. The Enigma is gonna walk away now. Observer Wards.
Dire structures are fortified.
Still keeping tabs. The Observer Wards keeping tabs of all radiant movement in their jungle. So they know that this tier 1 has been forfeit. They're gonna just give it up. Earthshaker back for round 2 as Miracle buys up his Blink Dagger. So it's gonna be a lot of pain now for the supports if they're not careful. Especially with this double damage, it could really bounce up into something big. Meanwhile, Razor gets himself caught out. There could be an Echo Slam as well. There will be an Echo Slam. Pelosa gets a hard one to the side. And he's gonna drop. But Miracle now getting his Blink Dagger. He's going to resume farming on the bottom lane where they lost their tier 1 tower. 14 minutes in, it's 5 and 10. It's still a heartbeat kind of graph. And we have a Dire favor of 1,200 XP. We'll check out that net worth now. 5,006 on the Venomancer, 5,004 on the Razor, 5k1 on the Legion Commander. All's good so far. And the game isn't really out of proportion right now. But Legion could have had a better start. Earthshaker and Lich though have been causing a lot of trouble. I'm not so sure about this Midas. He's gonna have to really capitalize on this. Otherwise, he could be throwing an early lead that his team has built for him to get an early E-Blade. Early E-Blade could have been amazing. Really good for saving your teammates from duel as well. I would not advise jumping in on this without any extra support. Here we go, duel! Chain Frost as well, Musica dropping low, and he will fall! There's your kill. The Lich actually dropping really low. The double damage going to be nearly not enough. And, well, they get one kill, but they didn't get the damage out of that one. They look for an Earthshaker kill there. Morphling dropping really low, but Goldor actually building his teammate out with a fissure. So Hannah, as well as Skyroth, walk away empty-handed. Lubby gonna find a bounty rune on that top lane. Miracle's gonna go for the regen bottom. Much needed as well, given his current health status. And he might actually just fully maximize this by spamming spells on this. Yeah, he's gonna just spam it up, then use the regen to top up the full. All's good in this town, and Lubby, meanwhile, gonna try and do some ancient farming with his Eidolons. Yeah, gonna convert it soon. They are running out. No, not gonna convert his own Eidolons. So not gonna pursue on with this ancient endeavor. 6 and 10 now on the score. 2D, building towards a 4-star. And Legion Commander still holding on to that. Still holding on to that regen. Yuzika now going for a pipe of. Is this a pipe? Yeah, I think it's a pipe. The mechanism's already built. Actually, no, the mechanism is not built. So building the 4-star for more intel first, I guess. Is the logical explanation for this. They are about to gank this fool. They silence him up. They slow him down, and it's gonna be enough. It is gonna be enough. This guy does not conduct electricity well, and he actually gets roast. Missing that hook, that zoning hook was very well done indeed, and they actually pick him off, but a lot of abilities were used for that kill. They get the Morphling once again. Like I said, the Midas is not exactly paying off. I wouldn't agree with that, but still. Legion Commander in a very tough spot. Balance. Is she gonna run away? Is she gonna get out of here? Yes, she is. There we go. Oh, good blink. We'll keep him out. Miracle decides to turn around, so he's gonna get blown up. Risk gives him a Frost Blast in the face. A cheery ice cream cone tossed his way. So Legion goes down for a 5th time this game. Not having a good time at all. But Peloson, on the other hand, is at 2-2-2. Needs one more kill for fun. Kfoni still farming up. Only at the 800 gold. Brown boots. Only the basics here. Not really having the best of his game. But still, the 15-minute Midas was not exactly the most intelligent item choice, I would say. But then again, if he has faith in the late game, well, I guess I really can't fault him. Morphling does do a pretty beast amount of split pushing with a good amount of farm. Can't really right click as well, so I guess can't really fault him. Here comes the Enigma, hasted up on steroids. This is fake. Don't go for it. No, that is fake. And he didn't have the ultimate, otherwise he would have gone for it. But good for them. They didn't waste it. The one thing to note, of course, is CSW. The Australian players are going to be playing on a rather high ping, about 200. I think from Southeast Asia, which is Singapore, to Australia, it lags to about 200. So we'll see. Earthshaker. 1,600 gold, waiting for that Blink Dagger. We'll have to see how much space the teammates can make. Lich has been holding on to their towers pretty well so far. There's one very low tier 1 here, but the Venomancer is going to hold things at bay. He's building towards the mech, has his buckler ready. Risk dropping down random sentry wards, scouting out for any CCTVs. He might come across, but no, Hannah and Lubby are not up to any kind of spying right now, so they haven't really plopped one. Oh, well, actually they did plop one in the Dire jungle, so could look for a kill. But Miracle now going for the Black King Bar. Very standard. Blink into Black King Bar is the standard 2 items you always want on your Legion, because if you're going without a BKB, you are painting a target on yourself and asking to be nuked the hell out of. So you have to be very careful, especially with the Morphling. If you don't have a BKB, the E-Blade comes across and you end up feeding damage. And in this case, it's up to 14 now, and more pauses coming out. A sec says Risk, who has gotten 3 kills and 0 deaths. So happy on his Lich kill so far. Musica 1, 2, and 0. We have 108 last hits on his Venomancer. Still behind Peloson by 500. And we'll see. Alright, here we go. We're gonna resume the game. So no pauses, no stoppage in tempo. Miracle finds himself an invisibility rune. That's gonna be fun. 2D immediately realizes that it's gone. He does have frost armor as well. Something else that's very annoying for the Legion Commander. It really slows the ability for her to actually kill stuff. But Miracle still gonna be farming the jungle, so we're not gonna look at him too much for now. There's gonna be more Midasing from K-Phony. Is up to Boots of Travel. Okay, zero combat fitness, but lots of farming potential, lots of split push. So this tells me the Morphling doesn't want to be in the fight. He just wants to farm, and farm he will. Because farming he is right now. He goes for the waveform, clears up the creep wave, misses the last hit. Australian ping can be forgiven, I guess. There goes your Enigma with the Hood of Defiance, looking towards the pipe as well, fearing that magical burst coming in. I would have said BKB would have been better, but he's a team player, so he will pick up that Hood for the team. Look, itching to lasso one target up, and now they're gonna group up as well as go for a smoke. Looks like Earthshaker decides that Blink Dagger not the best item. I'm gonna go for Force Staff. And K-Phony, oh, they break the smoke. There's gonna be a Legion Commander going right in. Oh, big hooks, big hooks. Miracle getting fissured up. The Chain Frost though really changed them properly. Now the Razor going right in. So they're so bulky. The Echo Slam slams the floor, slams a hole in the ground. Peloson still alive. Lubby not making any decisions there, not getting his black hole across. Now getting pulled onto the high ground. Enigma says, I can't fly, and nope, there could be a black hole possibility. No, not gonna be. It's gonna be a retreat here from Miracle. They lose 3. They get nothing out of it. I thought it was gonna be huge, but no. A well-placed fissure disengages the entire thing. And look at the multitude of spells. Double waveforms, double arcane bolts, and lots of threat switching, double blink daggers as well. Not a good fight at all for the Radiant. Suffice to say, 7-14 is the score now. Gold graph starting tick dips. XP as well, 4,000 side of the Dire. And oh, looking for something there. There we go. We could actually get a kill here, Miracle. Don't step on the fire. Don't step on the fire. Miracle has to be careful. The fissure comes in, drops a nuke. They're gonna go right in there. Hannah caught himself in a wrong place, but never mind. Just flies right over the cogs there. He's gonna go down. And there's gonna be more TPs. There's your duel. There's a free kill right there. Music against Plasma fielded up, and chop winner goes to the Legion Commander. Godot still on the run there. His Echo Slams and Fissures have been on point this game. 2D getting away there. Skin of its teeth, and it does pick up a Gem of True Sight, looking to control the map vision for the Radiant now. Risk still has not died, has not really gotten more kills as well. Has now decided to AFK by the tier 2 tower. K-Phony, 2,000 gold on him. I guess the Midas is ish paying off. So, well, we'll see. Miracle now going to the Ancients once again, his favorite place. Gonna have 24 damage, only 2 duel victories so far. Only 2 opportunities to actually get off a proper duel. So 3. Yeah, 3. I hope Lubby goes for a Blink Dagger. Well, I mean BKB. This game. Because Pipe is not gonna cut it when all the magical burst comes in. Drum's gonna be built here by the clockwork. Legion's still gonna be healing herself. You really want to switch these to in threads while you're healing, so you get a little bit more out of it. But you know, just minor inefficiencies here and there, hurting the OCD in my eyes. Morphling, still having a good time here. Pick up the ultimate orb. Probably gonna go for what I like to call the Pinoy Sphere. The favorite item of the Filipino players here in Southeast Asia. They love picking up that Lincoln Sphere on every single hero, every single carry. But you know, just a calm little joke. That kind of stuck. So K-Phony could be going for Skadi. The way his thing has been, the way he has been building his Morphling is kind of odd. No E-Blade, no Yasha Rush or whatever. No, just goes straight into an ultimate orb. We'll see if he builds to a Skadi. Meanwhile, Lich has gone for Vitality Booster. Going for a Rod of Athos, I would imagine, try and kite out that Legion Commander who now has a Black King Bar. So, gonna be able to jump right into the fights there, avoiding fissures as well. Here comes Batman, looking for Pickens. Razor, what you doing, Razor? Why are you so far away from your friend? And that's your enchant totem. They stun him up. Good BKB usage, keeps him alive. Oh, the Chain Frost. The humanity, that chain frost. He drops the drums as well. Oh, pops his ultimate. Now gonna be lightning versus water. We'll see if he does stay alive. Echo Slam, big plays there. And they do get a kill. A lot committed there just to kill off that Razor. Does spend his 10-second BKB charge though. And Miracle now gonna be smoked up, looking for a kill. He does have a BKB online. He really needs the Skyruff in the neighborhood. And Skyruff is gonna be in the neighborhood. And he's gonna be just faking it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna come here and ward. You wanna pick me up? There we go. Hello! Surprise, sucker. But this doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage. Okay, just lag on my side. BKB coming out here. There's gonna be Malefice as well. Can we see some black holes? Can we see some black holes? No holes. Nope, no holes at all. We're gonna just shoot away at the Bat Rider illusion. The shadows. Oh, I really want to click that off. Yep, there you go. Lubby getting slowed up. We're gonna go back in there. There's your silence as well. Is there Malefice? That's pinging away. There's a fissure. Cuts him off. The hook shot goes in. Okay, Phony. Now they cog him out. That's a good one. Do we actually get a nope? No black hole. Lubby just holding the holes. They just hold him for God's sake. Not gonna hold him. Let the Morphling run away. And as a result, not gonna be able to get that kill. This guy planning big, aiming big, but not actually shooting at all. We're gonna see that team fight recap. What important things were spent there? Press the attack. Duel. Most importantly, of course, duel was won, so more damage gotta be on the line. These are the kind of things that stick with you. So you want to win a duel. You wanna get at all costs, and Lubby actually getting only 1 point in Malefice and 4 points in the Midnight Pulse. Really relying on the rest of his team to get the stuns in, and I guess it's acceptable, but I don't know. I really like the high levels in Malefice. It's weird to get Midnight Pulse this much, but Midnight Pulse does a lot of damage now, so never know, never know. Now going for Blade Mail. Okay. Huh. I'm not sure about the Blade Mail though. A lot of damage from CSW comes from magic, and because he's using BKB, his Blade Mail is not going to do as much. Actually, not going to do anything at all. Alright, so he's going to go for Blade Mail. I have tried Blade Mail on Legion Commander a couple of times, but you know, it's I don't know. It's never really felt great for me, but maybe you can make it work. I think the Nature's Prophet going for Blade Mail is a lot better. But Legion benefits a lot more from other things. Blade Mail always makes me regret it. So we'll see if Miracle regrets it. We'll have to see. Definitely is the case here. Of course, pro players often have their own reasons for doing things. Not all the time right, but most of the time they kind of know what they're doing. More Blade Mills coming out here. The Clockwork. Gonna pick up a Blade Mill as well. Polozon does have his Black King bar ready once again, and they're gonna look to pressure this tier 4 tower. Still not threat switching these guys. Tusk. But then again, you know, a lot. You'd be surprised how many kind of bad habits a lot of pros make when they play. But it's easier to say, you know, sit here in my chair and say, ah, this guy did threat switch. What a scrub, ha ha ha, than actually playing on the real game itself. It's kind of difficult to judge sometimes, and you know, you make mistakes when you're stressed, and these are some of the mistakes. And apparently First Departure really likes threats, and they're doing a lot of threats on their team. CSW on the other hand, now there's gotta be Firefly. Hana with the Blade Mail now. We'll see how much he can dish back. 2T looking for targets to string back to his team. Lubby really needs to get his hold. Just hold something so I can say it. Black hole! But no. And there we go. That's the fourth threats. The fourth pair of threats in this team. So First Departure. Really like them sports shoes, yeah. Sporty team. As we see K-Phony finishes up his Lincoln Sphere. There's your Blade Mail for the Legion Commander. So we're gonna be really spiky in the next fight.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
4, 5, and 1 has managed to recover significantly more since the early game. K-Phony gonna fly out his Lincoln Sphere now, and yep, that's gonna be saving him from duels, not as this and this and this. A lot of stuff breaks Lincoln Sphere, so I never really understand getting Lincoln Sphere against Skyruff Mage, but it does save you from the reaction time if he ever needs to silence you right away. But usually by then he should have a 4-staff, maybe an 8-toes, and that can be easily dealt with as well. I would say just go straight for a BKB. would have been the better choice. But then again, Lincoln Sphere is nice. If you block the duel, it's going to be pretty huge. You could actually get the Legion Commander out of position as well, so I guess that's okay. We'll see if Enigma decides to black hole him once this game. It's now 9 and 16 on the scoreboard. We've got 1,500 gold and 2,005 on the Dire XP. Got 12,000 net worth or 13k, 12.5k on the Morphling. Now he's starting to climb really high as he has surpassed the Razor in terms of the net worth. Legion Commander still trailing a little bit, but Miracle.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Really got to put these Arcana swords to good use. Bounty Rune going to the Mad Rider, who is now got boots of travel as well, so gonna have more of that move speed, gonna be able to be at anywhere at any time. And there we go, the good observer was scouting up the Radiant bottom top lane on that hill, high hill there. These new additions to the map has really made a difference in terms of the aggression possibilities. And now Haste Rune here from Peloson. And we'll have to see what he actually decides to jump on. The Lich still has not died yet, I think. Yep, it was 3, 0, and 9. Looking pretty good for him. 2,800 gold on the Razor though. We'll see what he buys. Heaven's Hill, but comes to mind. We can see Crimson Guard. I wouldn't like to see Crimson Guard. I don't think Crimson Guard will be as amazing as it is sounding on paper. But 2D once again, go for it. Firefly looking for a target, but there you go. Razor. Feeling really brave for himself there. Lobby really needs something dagger. Here comes the ice armor. Are they going to initiate is the question. Betterman's in position. He nearly has his Academic Scepter and 50 gold. Do we wait for it? Because when we wait for it, it does like 1,500 damage. So
Radiant's middle tower
could potentially, well, not 1,500, but close. Actually 1,500, yeah, close to 1,500 magical damage. So if he ever gets that winning off and the fight becomes prolonged, it's gonna be a wipe most of the time. So have to be very careful. Morphling stealing up Radiant Ancients. We'll see what he does buy. We'll see what he does buy next. Is it gonna be E-Blade? Is it gonna be a Manta Style? Manta Style would make sense since he is dealing with a Skyrim Mage. So I would say that's a good choice. But if he gets dual, then I guess he dies anyway. So both teams actually content with sitting back and farming right now. Miracle picks up an Illusion Rune. And we have the Godot just walking around with Risk here in the jungle. Actually the Lich about to get his Rod of Atos. So getting dangerous actually. Not going for that Aghanim Scepter, unlimited bounce, gimmicky stuff. Going for a Rod of Atos, something that can actually add to his can really help to aid his farming. But Avano has been farming pretty well so far. He's got himself an Aghanim Scepter. Maybe you want to get a Veil of Discord. Apparently Veil of Discord does more overall if you use it. So I'm not sure about that, but I think the math has been done on this. Veil of Discord is more efficient than the Aghanims in terms of damage. I think they both do equally the same, but Aghanims gives you the stats of course, and it gives you the stats, gives you the mana to be able to use that ultimate properly. But well, Veil of Discord is a more cost efficient choice, and it does help the team as well. But again, up to the player. As he's playing a core, he wants to stay alive a little bit longer, so he does pick up the Academic Scepter first. You can always go back and get a Veil as well. But now Enigma, the time for reckoning is at hand. No, it's not. Well, the Legion illusions do keep the tower at bay, and there's siege creep pounding away, and with this next creep wave, they will get it. But meanwhile, Roshan is happening here in the Dire side. Rocket Flare does get it. Godot gets stunned. Oh, Godot! Now the last soul as well. They're gonna bring Miracle to the top there, and they're gonna leave him there as well. This is gonna be really frustrating here for Miracle. He's gonna be able to blink down 1 second. He's gonna blink downwards. Oh no! He blinks down. He blinks to the other edge. He gets a winner. And he does get 56 bonus damage there. A miss hook once again from Hannah. Very, very uncharacteristic of him. The poison stings constantly keeping Miracle on his toes. He's gonna blink right down there. Oh, they're gonna drop it right into the hole. Miracle bounce into Roshan, bounce into Roshan, bounce back to Peloson. Peloson really does not want to stick right next to there. And now the TP will come out. Miracle's gonna run away. Peloson getting caught out. Very close to this, canceling Miracle's TP. And hey, guess what? Black Hole's still off cooldown. Lubby. Not really wanting to hold anything there. And now Roshan at 1,800 health will be secured there by the Dire with mass amount of disables. And they know that with so many dead, first departure won't contest. And there we go, Rod of Aethys for the Lich. Gonna be able to slow someone from afar, and it really looks like magical sludge, if that's what you mean. So Enigma, 1,600 gold. We'll see if he goes for BKB or Blink Dagger. Legion is getting better, getting back on his feet. It will get really stupid after a while. Once she gets like about a few hundred damage, it gets really stupid. But for now, she's just chilling. There's a 16,000 net worth on that Morphling, only a 12,000 on the Legion. So Morphling really getting all that late game that he was promised now with the Aegis, as well as the Yasha and the Lincoln Sphere. He doesn't have a lot of damage just yet. But once he gets that E-Blade, it's gonna hurt. You can bet your life on it. And they will. Miracle is gonna keep farming. That's what he does best. 2005. Farm. Is it Assault Cuirass now, or is it Desolator? Desolator might be good against Morphling's high armor, but we'll see. Still gonna be farming the jungle. I don't know why I keep looking at that hero. I just want to see something interesting happen with that hero, I guess. But well, let's look at Godot now. He's just gonna be just lumbering around on that Shake, one of the most classic heroes in this game. They're hopping in, hopping out. And I see a rocket. Nope, risk. Now going for the Academ Scepter. So Enigma picks up his Blink Dagger. Maybe you'll see some holes now. Are we gonna see some holes? See some fights. Black holes, please. What's this Bat Rider doing here? He picks up a regeneration rune. He's gonna be at full health. The rocket scouts him out. Scouts up a couple of bad guys as well. And Luca, being alone now, he's gonna have to play it very careful. Feeling very scared. Zika. Nope, going for BKB. So he is actually going to settle for magic immunity. Risk still far away from his Aghanim's. And the game plan here is they need to fight. Or they don't. I think Miracle really needs to go on those damage runs where he just hunts someone, picks them off, and then gets the damage. He really needs those damage points because the longer you wait, the more you fall off. And if you are below a certain point at that point in the game, it's very hard to actually get a solo kill on anyone. That's going to be a lasso once again. He's going to be pulling. Polo's on there. Finding himself getting caught out. He has a Shiva's Guard on his Razor, but still he gets brought down as the raw hit points on his hero is just not sufficient. And a good successful smoke gank there. 62 minutes on the side, 62 seconds on the sideline. And Peloso will not be joining them for this one. The Midnight Pulse though will damage. Will damage a lot of the enemy targets very high. And they're going in there. They blink. Oh, don't go fight the wrong guy. Nope, Miracle blinks back. Rocket flies out once again. They still have the Lincolns. It's gonna be tricky. Oh, there we go, blinked in there. Musica once again on the receiving end. There's a black hole possibility. Black hole, for God's sake, just black hole. Black hole. Oh my gosh, why don't you black hole? He goes for the fissure now. Hannah gets saved by the Morphling. There's a concussive shot, and K4 need. So it's gonna be waveforming away. He is slowed a little bit. And will Miracle give chase? No, he will not. There's the rocket flare. Scouts out the Lich as well. Is there going to be any kind of push? Nope, no follow-up. Lobby, 40 minutes into the game, and he does not have a single black hole used. Ah, boy. Really sad about that one. Aluka has got 2 null talismans as well as arcane boots. Blows on the Shiva's Guard on that Razor really threw me off guard. I just didn't actually give it a proper look there. You know, you don't believe things like this when you see them. Like, why the heck would you have Shiva's Guard on your Razor? Well, it just so happens they are gonna do it. And
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Peloson does pick up his Shiva's Guard. It does give him
Dire's middle tower
extra vision like the plasma field does. But yeah, it's just funny. Assault Kuros now picked up by Miracle. He's gonna be regretting that space wasted on Blade Mill very shortly because he's now ran out of space on his hero. They don't want to block the ancient stack. Revives in 2 seconds, and yep, gonna bring back in there, kill them off. And meanwhile, CSW, they're really extending this game. Extending this game by just holding out non-stop. The Earthshaker with the Blink Dagger now going to be purchased up, and Musica has his Academic Scepter and the Yoga Club mechanism available as well. 4 staff, it's been okay, not too applicable. He's been constantly ganked and brought out of position because there's really no one that can save him bar for heroes like Vengeful Spirit or Dazzle. So it's kind of a shame there. 2D now has the Black King bar, but it's really hard to save someone when they just get dueled right at the get-go. So tier 2 tower probably gonna be pushed out here. That's gonna be a BKB, and going for Pelozon here. The Shiva's Guard. Oh, there's your lasso. Catching on Pelozon here. There's a BKB. Is he gonna be a BKB? BKB. Yes, he gets the BKB. Black hole. He misses the black hole. He misses the black hole. I hope you guys saw that. Lubby, you should be ashamed of yourself. 41 minutes. You didn't use black hole all game, and you PG it the minute you used it. The second he used it, he PGG'd, and oh, that's that. Black hole averted. Oh, this fight is gonna get real nasty here. 2T gonna be in trouble here. There's your duel. Catching Venomancer once again, but missing there though. They're gonna be bashing away Musica. Musica taking a lot of damage, not dying just yet. He drops his payload, and he will not die actually. The concussive shot. Oh, they might get him off. No, will not take him over. Yes, it will. Razor actually getting that last kill on him. Not sure what it actually is, but the poison ticks are dropping down. Oh, Pelozon just take a fall. The Gem of True Sight is on the ground. Morphling running away, and the Lich will actually just hop on in and just pick it up. Oh, Morphling.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nope, not gonna get a kill there. And the fight breaks off, and first Departure as well as their heroes go back there. Once again, a Miracle gonna resume his farming. Oh boy. So I think we dropped a little bit there, but we're back. And Miracle actually going to be bashing away at this tier 2 tower here. He's going to be forced to glyph on it. The Rod of Atos is coming up, and Risk going to be fissuring up. Miracle might have just made a 2 YOLO play, and he goes for the duel right onto Musica. Will he get the kill though is the question. No, he does not. He feeds over 18 damage. Very bad plays coming out here. Very risky. Too much YOLO coming out here. Risk has yet to die. He has 6, 0, and 12 so far. And well, Miracle a little bit too wild on his attempts to secure big plays. And he does get himself killed, gets his teammate killed as well. And Lubby still repenting on his previous actions. Clockwork building towards the Black King bar. I think he really needs it. Razor on the other hand, the Shiva's Guard, the Black King bar, all available for him. Pelozon is very farmed, but not as farmed as the Morphling, who has now gotten some really insane amount of items, skipping E-Blade altogether, not going for that shotgun Morphling. He's just playing pure water Morphling. Just going straight for the jugular here, going for mass stats, and just go for the old right click. Adaptive Strike gonna suffice here.
Radiant's bottom tower
Lubby
has fallen.
could be in a lot of trouble now. Pelozon going into the Invis rune. Multi-rune 2T. Risk. Point booster going for that Aghanim Scepter upgrade for the unlimited bounce. It still hasn't reached there just yet, but hope he will soon enough. Skyriff Mage. Got 1,000 gold on him. Lubby gotta be very close to that BKB now. Then hopefully he gets better black holes. Miracle needs more damage. He really does. He doesn't have enough burst as he saw earlier on. He was unable to kill the Venomancer within a short amount of time, and this is due to the lack of dual damage. 74 is not enough. It's not enough damage to actually deal with the tanky heroes like Venomancer, Morphling even. I don't think he can kill Morphling without help now. I mean, Morphling doesn't have BKB, but it's gonna be very tough. It's gonna be very tough for Miracle to actually deal with this game if he doesn't get any more free damage going on there. And yeah, this should be an illusion. He should know about this. Rocket Flare detects Roshan's respawn, and Pelozon now have his Aghanim Scepter. So is he gonna buy up everything? Yeah, he is. Not gonna save for buyback. Doesn't have buyback anyway.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
Shiva's Guard as well as the point booster. Being picked up here. Lich getting his Aghanim Scepter. So this Roche fight could go really badly for First Departure if they're not careful. But Miracle making a quick beeline here. And CSW, will they be in time to stop this Roche? Half health. They have to be really quick. They're still waiting for the smoke. Are they gonna smoke? They're not gonna smoke. They might be too late for this one. Miracle chopping away. A few more bad bashes could actually make it really bad for him. Gonna run on in, and Roshan goes down right in the nick of time. And Bat Rider going in there looking for a pickup. Will he be able to find it? Nope, the Venomous Ward gonna be a little bit slow there. A mass poured out after the pipe of Insight. And Enigma. Level 3 Black Hole now. I'm not sure about the level 3 Black Hole. He doesn't have the mana to actually use it sometimes. Especially with his threats being on strength all the time. Miracle. 3000 gold on him. See what damage he decides to go for. Abyssal Blade could be Abyssal Blade could be good. Satanic is great as well. You really just want to rely on your Legion's damage. You don't really need to build that much damage on the Legion. Just make it really, really hard to kill. And just go in and just steamroll everyone. Oh wow, they're so close to enemy territory right now. Be very, very careful. But Pelozon baiting with his double illusion here. Right now he Plasma Fields, shows himself the Shiva's God as well. This guy is the Ice Revenant. Oh, Blobby, do we see Black Hole? Come on, at least Black Hole one guy. You know, you don't have to go home. Shame. Risk about to lose the streak at the long last. He's gonna be abandoned by his teammates. Gets dual full, gets himself chopped. And the Razor actually getting that last hit as well. He's gonna be very happy. Plasma Fuse checks out the trees, doesn't find anyone in there. Miracle gets 92 damage. So gonna be very happy about that one. They're gonna allow them to push this top lane without the Lich. 60 seconds on the sideline there. Morphling. Oh, being the rat he is. Miracle about to have a taste of his own medicine. As they are forced to engage. He doesn't have a TP. Miracle, we've got to trade Raxus here. I'm not sure about the intelligence of this. Yep, there's gonna be a glyph there. Okay, Phony. This could be really bad. They're gonna hook shot. They're gonna base race this. Yeah, they're gonna base race this. Rex for Rex. And do we get it? Yes, we do. Are they gonna pour it out? Are they gonna go for 2? Is the question. Morphling, does he stay? Does he go for more? We're gonna have a base race on our hands here. Middle lane going down. Let's go. Miracle. Oh, Morphling going for the base. Morphling going for the throne here. And there's gonna be a TP. Miracle getting a duel on. There's Shiva's God as well. This guy, come on, get the Black Hole. Get yourself together, soldier. And he's not. Not for now. Legion Commander going down. There's your BKB. Gonna be waiting to be activated there. There's gonna be an Echo Slam. I think they're gonna get it. Oh, perfect stun here. Perfect stun. Miracle will not be getting out of there alive. BKB already expanded. He is dead. Dead as heck. And they will not get that 2-for-2 special that they were looking for. Pelozon BKBs to pour it out. And they go back to clean up the wave. And now it's time for the counter attack. CSW, they're gonna be pushing down the lane. And so far, wow, look at that team fight recap for now. And we're gonna check out that XP graph. 6,000. Rising back up into Radiant favor. So FD have managed to pull quite a bit back into their game. Pull a bit back into the game. Pelozon now with the double fields will actually push out the creep wave. Godot hasn't really landed any big Echo Slams. His fissures have been nice in the early game, but I haven't actually heard any big Echo Slams. Once again, Enigma not using his Black Hole, which is a big shame. Hannah. Gonna see the Bat Rider here, I think.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Do they know? I think they do, and it's gonna be very tricky. They're gonna jump in, is the question. Bat Rider, looking for it. There's a Rocket. Nope, Rocket gonna miss that 2T. Just out of range, here comes the Firefly. They're gonna pull one guy out of position now. Yeah, it's gonna be at that plasma field as well. The Steelers guy slows him down. Below zone. Oh, good hook shot. Traps them all in. Echo Slam coming in. Good force stop as well. Below zone goes down. Hannah now popping the BKB a little bit too late. Morphling gonna wave right over. Hannah takes a fall there. And Skyrock, the only one left on this side. Back from Razor. Morphling really just being too much of a menace right now. Oh, the duel goes in. K4Ni getting caught out of position. Silence as well. They really bring him down. Morphling takes a fall. Black hole on two. Godot, Risk, all caught in there. Miracle gets a double kill. It's a triple. Nope. It's gonna go to the Skyrock Mage, but still, they get through. They get three. Are they gonna find a third one, a fourth one here? Musica will be in trouble. Lobby finally redeems himself with a big black hole. They take him out. That's 4 heroes down. The Earthshaker buys back into the game. Feels that he needs his presence here. Echo Slam expended though. So only the Fissure is going to be available. 2 Ds around. Morphling is dead. Does he have buyback? No, he does not. This could be another side of Rex. Miracle's team could have just pulled it back with a big black hole on the 2 supports there in the back line. And now, the Bat Rider, he's lighting up the ground. He's going to look for that defense, playing very dangerously there. 2D hits him with a concussive shot for now. Duels off cooldown in 1 second. Just going beating away the tower. 128 damage there on this Legion Commander. The Saw Kuras is minusing the armor. They lose mid-Rex. Could they lose Megas? 45 seconds on the sidelines. Morphling hating himself for not selling that Wraith Band earlier. And now, it could be Megas. First Departure could have just pulled it back from a horrible deficit. And First Departure about to get a big win for themselves in Starladder group stages. Right here, right now. CSW, they had the game. They had it right there. But Morphling just had to get himself caught. His ass caught without buyback. 19 seconds on the sidelines. And there goes your Mega Creeps. First Departure might have just done it. And they're going to just blink away. Despite Lobby only landing 1 black hole on a hero. It might be the end here for CSW. But they're not going to give up just yet. It might be an all-in now. Oh, Manor Aghanims for the Skyrock Mage. I wouldn't say it's a Manor Aghanims, but he needs one more stat point. He needs a brunch. He needs one more stat point to be able to drop 3 ultimates in quick succession. But this is going to be glorious. It's going to be pretty glorious. I can't wait to see this. I think he realizes as well. No, he does not. Buy wards. Alright. Team player. GG, well played. 20 and 28, 52 minutes in. We have 2005 on that gold graph. The XP has all risen up. All that farm for naught. Do we see a comeback? CSW, they're not going to give up in Mega Creeps. They are going to go right in. They're going to go for that final push. Morphling should probably let go of that Midas now. Buy something else. You know, it's going to be the last push if he needs to buy back for this one. Well, I guess he does. So he does have boots to travel as well. I was wondering. But yeah. We'll see. We'll see. He just takes one big fight. Miracle about to go in there. No, he does not. I mean, if Miracle goes in there and they break the Lincolns, it could be over very quick. No, don't do that. Morphling illusion broken. There's going to be a smoke. Oh, they're looking for it. The big wraparound gang. It might be the only salvation for CSW. Are they going to go in? Can't say Wisp. Can we say Wisp? Can we say with Hannah? Whoa, quick reactions there. Oh, and a triple man hook shot. They drop the Mystic Plan, all of them. It's chaos here in the Radiant base. This could be the final fight. There's your duel. Godot will not be fighting this one. He's duel to the death, and death it is for him. Musica goes out, triple kill for Miracle. The balance of Legion, 1,146 damage. Okay, K4Ni going for the cheap tactics, trying to keep himself afloat here. The black hole has been spent, I think, on nothing again. But now K4Ni fighting with Pelosonia one-on-one. He does beat and win a fight, but he stands in the Midnight Pulse. Gets himself roasted. I think he wanted to die anyway. Come back to duel Miracle. And Miracle gonna back off very wisely there. Mega Creeps blowing up the Ancient. And that was a close one indeed for First Departure. Insane game there. I was choking on my own breath as I was trying to cast the last part of that. But First Departure, after a outstanding turn of events, managed to bring it back. I thought they really lost it there with the Morphling getting a crazy amount of farm. I must say the Bat Rider has been playing outstanding, as well as the Lich Shan. Earthshaker, he was alright. Didn't really land any big echo slams. Took too long to get his blink dagger, and despite Miracle's early setbacks, he managed to pull it around, get himself up to 100 over damage, and really just managed to destroy a lot of the opposition with it. And well, Enigma, he did land one hole where it mattered, so I guess that's that. We shouldn't really blame him, but yeah, I blame him because we didn't see enough black holes this game. But apart from that, I really don't blame the guy. Sometimes it's very easy to get overcautious as Enigma. Anyway, that was a real nail biter right there. So we're gonna take a little bit of a break. Let me check the time. It's 11:25. So the next game will start at 12:30. So that's in an hour. I think that's an hour. We're gonna probably take the stream down again. Take the stream down. We'll be back around 12:25. It's gonna be EU games. I'm not sure what the team names are again. Alright, it's gonna be MYI. So MYI versus Art Styles' new team, I believe. It's called Art Styles, so I believe it's this new team that we've all heard about. So looking forward to that. It's gonna be EU. I'm gonna be staying up tonight, and I'll be casting that as well. So be right back in about an hour. We're gonna be shutting down the stream after this game, and we'll be back up at 12:25, 12:20 Singapore time. So don't go anywhere, and I'll see you guys shortly. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. If you like my casting, it's at Lysander on the top right corner. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next game. Much love and Kappa.